People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. On a couple of occasions, people text me, message me, and ask me, how is it that you always talk about negative things in Jamaica? And I tell him, like most bloggers would probably tell him, whenever I find something positive that is worthy for me to talk about, then probably I will. Until then, I will continue to do and tell the people what is going on. Let them face the harsh reality of Jamaica. Now people, yesterday, less than about 24 hours ago, I got a picture of this lady that you see on the screen. Her name is SHANALEE Barton. SHANALEE Barton is a bartender. She owns a bar in White House. White House is in Westmoreland. That picture was followed with the caption, bar owner SHANALEE Barton is in the hospital in critical condition after a man posing as a customer threw acid on her face and all over her body earlier in a White House, like me say, Westmoreland. When I got that picture, because of the amount of links I have, I said, wow. It really seems as if the devil, some sorts of ill wind, is going all over Jamaica. The evilness and the demonic spell, it is running rampant. However, I said to myself, I am going to wait for more details. That detail was followed by a video that I got. Now, in this video, you're not going to see her because even if she was in there, I could not show it because of YouTube's policy. However, I am going to let you hear what the residents in the area had to say about the whole thing, and then I am going to give my piece.
I can't believe it. I see the boy throw up on the woman boy. Yeah? Yeah, tell me that. Look how the acid the boy up in the corner. One boy throws acid on the woman. Pan SHANALEE. One hold back like acid, look at that acid that boil up like that, you know. Boy throw acid on the woman to bumble it. Boy first, and my man just stand up over here. Look there, come flash acid all over the whole like shop, Rasta. Over the whole shop. The boy fling acid on the woman, look at there so. In that woman sink. In that woman shop, look at her up on her fridge, Rasta. Oh my God, they can't lock up and the police come. But why can they not touch me, not touch nothing? Watch it, man. Why man throw acid, one boy throw acid on the woman? God Almighty no. Don't want to see woman. Where's SHANALEE there? Where's SHANALEE gone? Oh my, and Bam Seal too? Yeah. The two of them burn up, My God. And the boy get to a fire, so nobody not him. So we never see when they run past her. Yeah, we don't know. And the scent of that acid is so dangerous. I don't know what grade is that acid. But if that acid is one of the high grade one, that woman was supposed to be burned up very, very bad. Very bad. She burned up bad. Jesus Christ. Say skin doesn't melt up.
When she run past me, I say, SHANALEE, what? She said,
yeah, because they tell me that Bam Seal. Oh my God, this is one of the worst disaster I ever seen and hear for a while. My God, this is crazy. This is fucking crazy. Yeah, man. I never see that. A man throws acid on a woman, and she's a pretty lady. I'm telling you people, this is a pretty lady. SHANALEE just passed out there, and I tell her how she pretty, brother. I say, girl, look how you pretty, you're nice. And me and you no gangster did it. I tell me say somebody burn her up with acid over here, so oh my God. Yes, me have to put you up, then I must. Jesus Christ.
Do not catch me night, no one.
Well, you already in there a long time. Jesus Christ, Almighty God. No, sir. Jesus Christ.
Now, people, look at this lady's face once again. Very beautiful. Browning. Facts. Jamaican people, men. Them frightened for browning. Them frightened for foreigner. WHITE people. In Jamaica, it seems as if when you have good look, when you have beauty, when you have success, it brings a whole bunch of enemy. You could hear the people in the background, in the neighborhood, in the community. They are shocked. Shocked on the fact that this lady is a nice lady. All of the man them always a prayer. So therefore, you know that whenever the man them a prayer, the women that are there are going to get jealous. They are going to get in their feelings. Based on this, it seems as if this is some sorts of crime of passion. And what I mean is that somebody is carrying some sorts of feelings, some sorts of jealousy. So we have to ask the question, is it an ex? Is it a bad mind person? Was she sleeping with anybody man? Did she have a man that belonged to somebody else and she don't know, or even if she know? And one thing that I know, a woman is a next woman's worst enemy. So therefore, I would not be surprised if this have something to do with some other sort of woman. However, people, at the end of the day, no matter what kind of feelings you are carrying, no matter what anybody do to you, it has to be extreme for it to warrant. There is no sort of justification for anybody to do anybody like this. If you listened attentively in the video, you could hear them say some man named Bamsfield or something like that. Them I wonder if I him CHOPR or if I him fling the ACID on her. People, as soon as I get some more relevant information, I'll be sure to divulge ASAP. All I can say, people, this just shows you the state of affair in Jamaica as it pertains to crime, as it pertains to evilness. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it is called, "Don't start no ish, won't be no ish." The bad things that you do will always come back and haunt you. I am speaking about an incident that occurred in the Betheltown Popo station that is in Westmoreland a couple of days ago. It is said that the officers at the station, they decide that they're going to do some sorts of routine check for contraband, meaning any sorts of Bob Marley, any sorts of cell phone, any sorts of things that are not supposed to be there that is going to endanger the life of the inmates, or even better, may I talk about the Popo. When they went to do the search, there was a whole bunch of resistance by the inmates there. The inmates basically barricade themselves in the jail cell, and them a tell the officer them, put a foot and you get shook, touch a button and you're going to see exactly what is going to happen. Based on the information, it is said that those inmates, them have all sorts of shank, meaning 5-star or 3-star ratchet, all sorts of ice pick, you name it, them have it. And they were daring the Popo, do not come in here or else uno are gonna get hurt, uno are gonna lose with life. We not really care, we not really free anyway. What do you have to lose? When the Popo realize that, ratted, it seems as if them money have the upper hand. Ring, 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 them call 119. Call for backup. When backup come, the inmates did not put down their shanks. They never put down the ice pick or them dagger or whatever them have. This led to an all-out brawl between the Popo CO versus the inmate, the prisoner them. People, after the smoke cleared, it is said that at least 3 Popo officers got juke up with some sorts of kitchen utensil. Some of them get all sorts of blunt force in them head. It is also the same as it pertains to the prisoner. After the smoke cleared, a whole bunch of persons were taken in some sorts of jeep or some sorts of country truck back, taken to the place of recovery, the hospital that is. They were treated and released. The SSP for the era, Mr. Wayne Joseph, he said that a lot of inmates were complaining that them have all sorts of pain in them ribs from the connection of the government boats. Them foot and them hand hurt them head hurt them. People, at the end of the day, like I told you, do not start no ish, won't be any sorts of ish. And why I say this? How did these inmates get all sorts of shank, meaning knife, meaning ice pick, meaning weed, meaning cell phone? Somebody had to have given it to them because they are mostly shackled. They are behind the bars. So therefore, some sorts of popo, because him licky, him greedy, he might take some sorts of bribe. So therefore, when these inmates and people, I am not going to say that their stance is justified because 2 wrongs don't make a right. However, these inmates, in my opinion, they are thinking to themselves, listen, me done already pay Officer X for this, for the phone, for the shank, to protect myself. How now them same officer here I come now and want all sorts of raid? As if them have some sorts of contractual agreement. As if the popo are not just doing their job. But people like them say, whenever you lay down with dog, you always are going to catch flea. It is because these inmates get too comfortable with these guards. These inmates feel as if them and the guard them are size. So therefore, them feel as if them have some sorts of understanding. So therefore, when them see the raid, it is as if they don't realize that this is a part of the protocol. This is the average standard protocol for prison. You're not supposed to have any sorts of shank. You're not supposed to have any sorts of cell phone. However, people, like me say, the problem comes from the corruption that exists in Jamaica. And this is what is happening. Based on what Indicom said also, they said, this is what happens whenever you have guards, you have popo, you have correctional officers that are taking bribe and make these inmates feel as if them can do whatever they so choose. The SSP for the era, in closing, he said that, listen, I am not going to tolerate this. If there are any sorts of officers that are taking bribe, that are allowing these inmates to come in our fine institution with them shank, with them cell phone, and whenever we come for them in any sorts of raid, them are put up any sorts of resistance like berries, them are going to get knocked out. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, this is an update about the mother, Amai Leon Issa. That is a lady that claimed that she was in Tucker in 2022 when she was driving her vehicle trying to maneuver some sorts of pothole when some man stick her up, take away her son in some sorts of Audi expensive vehicle. The vehicle was found later on in the day. The little 9-year-old who was in the back seat, he was found with him short bus. Since then, the court has ordered that, listen, we need to check your cell phone. The court issued at least 3 court orders. She pretty much did not comply with any of them. They issued out a next one again a couple of days ago, Judge Williams. Judge Lorna Williams gave this lady 3 more months extension on the 3 times that she pretty much disobeyed the court order to turn over the pin, the key, the password of her phone that the popo have, so therefore they can check the data. The judge also said that, listen, anything that is in there that belongs to third party, those should be ignored. So therefore, don't violate those persons' picture, video, whatever. Only things that have to do with the case, the liquor youth, and anything that might be incriminating or clear this lady from the case. However, she get a lawyer. The lawyer's name is something another Cameron. He went to courts and he said that, listen, we want to have some sorts of case, some sorts of hearing, because based on what my client is saying, it is violating her rights to privacy. It is violating her constitutional rights. Now, people, this is a mother that lost a child. This should have been the first person that want the popo to get to the bottom of the investigation. However, she has been doing everything for block any sorts of progress, any sorts of updates as it pertains to this case. So people, it shows you that she has some sorts of bad intention. It shows some sorts of guilt. However, people, the problem that I have, had this been an ordinary person and not one of the ISA, somebody that is a part of the Body Club, the Jamaican Illuminati or Illuminati, whatever you want to call it, somebody with money, and not only money, power, that pretty much can do and get away with anything in Jamaica, that phone would have been open long time ago. Here is the thing. There was a case in America where the feds ordered that, listen, we are going to get some sorts of top cyber people for getting at the phone because it was so complicated to get in that phone if we don't have the key, of the lock, of the pin, whatever they want to call it, the password. Here is the next thing that I also heard a little birdie told me. It is said that this lady have the password and she is using some other sorts of device, whether it is a tablet or a next phone. And more than likely, she has already deleted all the information from the phone through a next phone. However, if you know anything about cyber, anybody that is good and expert can see whatever was deleted. And if they have that expertise or skill set, they can still retrieve it. So people, it tells you that this lady have something that she is hiding. The mother of this youth, who you would have thought would have been the first person to assist to get to the bottom of this, so that her son that she is supposed to love gets some sorts of justice, she is doing the polar opposite. That is very controversial. That is very conflicting. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. The link is going to be in the description of this video. Bless up.